Good afternoon, everybody. This is Craig over at Neptune Comics. How's everyone doing tonight? Sorry, not tonight. Today. It's been a very interesting morning for me, or morning/afternoon. So, you might have seen on our Instagram and our Facebook and Twitter a picture of like all the stuff that's coming out. We put it in just one big pile, and there's pictures of it out there, so you can take a look. But I'm going to hit some of the high points of what's coming in this week, and you guys can take a look and see what you guys might have in store. So let's get cooking. We got Superpowers Green Lantern statuette. This is a $30 statue. It's supposed to look like the action figure from years ago, the old Superpowers line from Kenner. But what they do is they make these. They're regular statue. We have Superman in store right now. The arms don't move, the legs don't move, excuse me, or anything like that. But it's just a really cool kind of throwback, more detailed and taller little statue. And it's only $30, so they're kind of cool. And another action figure that we're getting in this week is DC Comics Essential Flash. This is a pretty cool. I think they did a really good job with this particular action figure. Shane, who works here, he pointed out that they finally aren't putting in a lot of. They didn't highlight the scratches in said. Like, they didn't highlight the yellow scratches that are all over his suit, so that's kind of better that way. All right, let's move on to books this week. It's a big one this week, kids. We got Star Wars Shattered Empire, number 2. That's going to be a big one this week. And I paged through, I read the first couple of pages, and really kind of intriguing to see where it goes. So be sure to catch that. On the independent side, we got Paper Girls by Brian K. Vaughan. Another Brian K. Vaughan. Okay, I will put that aside for you. Or which one? Do you want the Star Wars or the Paper Girls, Valerie? Paper Girls, number 1. And we'll put that, or that is coming out this week. Star Wars, number 10. Looks like Luke versus the Rancor. Okay, I will do that. Sorry about that. Star Wars versus, looks like a Rancor or some form of animal beast. Number 10. So Begins Batman Eternal, number 1. A new weekly series by DC Comics featuring kind of a Robin origin telling of what happened 5 years ago when Dick Grayson was Robin, and kind of working up from there. And another big, huge book this week. People have been waiting for, seems like, a long time. This was supposed to be out in August of this year, and we're finally seeing it now in October. Secret Wars, number 6, hitting the shelves this week. I have not even paged through this. Let's page through it real quick. Okay, woo, pretty, huh? Yeah, that was Secret Wars in a nutshell. Don't want to give too much away, but so far 1 through 5 has been really solid, so I'm sure number 6 will stand. Oh, and look at this, another Brian K. Vaughan book, We Stand on Guard, number 4 already. Wow, it just seems like number 1 came out not too long ago. So you Brian K. Vaughan fans have a lot to buy this week. Old Man Logan, number 5, comes out this week. This should be the end of that story. I'm not going to give anything away, but let me see. Of course, Old Man Logan will be in the new Marvel Universe as Wolverine, but they're going to call him Old Man Logan. So then we have, starting, it all begins here, Avengers number 0, the new Marvel Universe. And here's the first Avengers book. Hopefully we'll shed some insight on where they're going, what they're doing. Another Star Wars book, Darth Vader, number 10. Very interesting seeing him and this sidekick gal or girl or woman that he has with him, and how he's kind of nice, but she's kind of nice too, and I don't know. But always just like Darth Vader. Here's one that I've been really looking forward to, and I have not been able to even page through it yet because we've been so busy here. Doctor Strange #1. I think this is going to be a real sleeper hit. Not as many people will pick this up, and I urge everybody to give this one a try. With the movie coming up and not a lot of backstory to Doctor Strange, you got to figure that Marvel's got to look somewhere for a good Doctor Strange or story for their movie. So I'm figuring they might take a little bit out of this one, but I could be wrong. Another Star Wars book. How many does that make that? Okay. Star Wars Lando #5, and that should be coming to the end of that now. Lando, and we were told when Marvel was going to relaunch their universe that this was the real start of that universe, the Invincible Iron Man #1. So you might want to pick this up. It's by Brian Bendis. The art looks fantastic in it, and should have some good story in there. This week also starts this is the hip hop cover by Aaron Bacalo, I'm sorry, Aaron. I don't even know who Juan Doe, I guess, did this mashup of the old. I think that's Dr. Dre, the Mystic, and take off of that. And we got Amazing Spider-Man #1, oversized and action-packed. Woo! Look at that, by Dan Slott, and really, Spider-Man has been so solid since he took over. Even when he was doing Superior Spider-Man, he really knocked it out of the park. Everybody was complaining and moaning, "Oh, we want Peter back, but the Superior Spider-Man stuff really added a lot to the Spider-Man mythos and stuff, and it was just a really good run. All right, and our last comic book for the day that we'll be talking about is Contest of Champions. Marvel has really been pushing this book on us retailers, wanting us to order more. You might want to pick it up. I loved the Contest of Champions back in the 80s, I think it was, and it really was done well, and that was kind of the introduction of a lot of different concepts. But I thought that was a really good book. It has a lot of holes in it, but for when I was 10, it was really awesome. Contest of Champions, I don't know exactly. It's kind of same premise. Heroes versus heroes, or vice versa, heroes versus villains, in this like dome type thing, and they have to win, otherwise they get thrown out. So now we're going to turn our attention to the graphic novels for this week, and there are some big ones, along with all the big comic books that we got this week. And when I say big, I mean big. Walking Dead Compendium Volume 3 hits the shelves this week, and it's going to bend a couple of our shelves because it's so big and heavy. But if you are a Compendium fan, these are the best bang for your buck. I wish this would focus better, but sorry about that. This is $60, but you get a lot of book for $60. So, and we do have volumes 1 and 2 on sale as well. Speaking of more Star Wars, look at this. Star Wars trade paperback of the first 6 issues, Skywalker Strikes, by Jason Aaron and John Cassaday. This was a huge book back in the day, or back in January when it came out, and still is a very good story, and it's really propelled Star Wars in the Marvel Universe to take, I believe it's up to 10% market share, so they got a lot of good stuff. All right, so then we got Darth Vader trade paperback Volume 1, just called Vader, so that's this week. For you DC fans, Convergence hardcover this week, if you want to catch up on all the Convergence stuff. What's a week without some Deadpool? Deadpool hardcover, Volume 3, out this week. Batman Eternal, Volume 3. If you picked up the first two, you don't want to miss the third one, so this is your week. Then we have Batman Road to No Man's Land, Volume 1. So, continuing on the No Man's Land storyline, this will be kind of like the prequel to No Man's Land, so they're just all collecting that right now. And last but not least, we got Bitch Planet by Kelly Sue DeConnick, who we had on a Skype Hype a couple years ago, and we were talking about Pretty Deadly at that time, and now she's come out with Bitch Planet. So this is book 1, volume 1 of that story. She's done some really solid independent stuff along with her Captain Marvel stuff that she's done for Marvel and so on and so forth. But so if you're looking for something different, pick it up. You might actually like it. So that is all. I should say that. It's not all. Those are a lot of the highlights for this week, but there's still so much more this week that's come out. Go to NeptuneComics.com under new releases and check out, see everything. Oh, you betcha, no problem. You're welcome. Go check it all out on NeptuneComics.com, and we'll talk to you all later.